Let's get this going. In the top right on post youth we do have Dark. And in the bottom left it is Byun. Again, a grand finals between these two, a best of 5. Couldn't name two better players to go at it, you know. You can pay them money to play show match best of 5. Now we get this for free and they're paid by ESL. Good stuff for us. Oh, actually, I forgot my ESL. I forgot the logo. There we go. Hey. Up and running and back again here. Forgot that logo, my god. Okay, so Dark going into a hatchery before anything. This is the fastest hatch you can get. Of course, last week, with those two playing this map, Byun did skip the barracks. He went into a depot and command center first. Dark kind of anticipating the same move again here, I want to say, by Byun. But it's not going to be the case. It's going to be a Reaper expand most likely. Maybe something else. Maybe there's going to be a reactor first. We're going to see how Byun wants to play this. But there we go. Reaper. And just standard Reaper expand. Mining some gold minerals here. It's going to start up the base. And yeah, Dark's base is going to finish up now. So I think this is going to be a nice edge here for Dark. Getting that early of an expansion up and running with the gold minerals. He's transferring some of his drones to try and saturate this gold as fast as possible. Needs to get this drone back here now. And there we go. Inca boost. Reaper, let's see if he can make a difference. Get one marine after this into the factory here, and then we're gonna wait and see if there's gonna be a second gas or a third base before that. Reaper's gonna go and see nothing. I mean, he's gonna find an empty drone line. I mean, a full drone line, but no defenses. So he's just gonna damage some drones, some nice morph tricks, some pull-aways are gonna keep everything alive here. He could maybe get a kill on one or two of these drones. Oh, maybe one of this one. No. So far, so good. Queen is gonna keep everything alive. If he only had gone double racks opening, huh? So this map is a very meta-intensive opening rotation map because of the in-base natural. Like standard opening is better against the super aggressive cheesy opening. The super aggressive cheesy opening is gonna be better against the super economic opening. The super economic opening is gonna be better against the standard opening. And this time, Dark's economic opening is gonna pay off here. Not gonna take any damage. He's gonna lose a creep gem, but that's about it. So he goes into his third base, and he has that other one up and running, super safe, tucked away. But Byun is playing rather economic himself. It's gonna be a 3 command center style here. It's gonna be Hellion Banshee most likely, maybe a Raven. I don't think so though. Wait and see. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be a Viking first. So he can always go Viking into other things. You can go, of course, with a Cloak and Banshees afterwards. But you can also just do Liberators or whatever you want. A Medivac, for example. You want to keep the Reaper alive, hence are gonna assist the defense of that guy here. Got a mule here. It was a little bit of a weird pull away. Oh, I think he was scouting for an overlord there, maybe. But yeah, so he is going into Banshees behind this. Those missiles are flying deep. Boom. On that, it's gone. Okay. Lands the mule and starts the command center. Hellion Banshee. Beautiful stuff here. And, reconsider here. I think this was a misclick here. What are you doing? I thought you wanted to make a reactor. What are you doing, man? Okay, I guess he wants to have it here after the cloak. Okay, there we go. So he did reconsider, actually, not a mistake. He did not make a reactor, he wanted to have a tech lab here to potentially make some tanks. Hellions are rotating across the map here. The Viking is looking for overlords, he only got 1 kill, and the Banshee does have cloak, but it's only 1. There's a Spore though, finally taking a look here back at Dark Space. So he's gonna identify this coming over. Not gonna save that drone, unfortunately, no Spore trick to save it. A little bit late on the reaction there. Oh, this one does get into the Spore Crawler to be healthy, and... oh my god, even a transfuse. Oh my god, 2 transfuses. Oh, can he get it? Oh, he gets 1. Crazy, man. Dark does not want to sacrifice anything there. And this is though when the Hellions come in. Okay, I guess. Quick trigger here, quick to the pole. Good by Dark, good defense. But it's a very light commitment. Remember, it's only 1 Banshee. It still has cloak, so it's gonna be great defensively. It can occupy an area like this, or 5th base, for example. But of course, the 5th base should be this gold base here. And Dark is gonna expand next to. The gold base is kind of tough to hold, though. But yeah, let's see. Against Terrans, tank pushes. Tanks are on the menu here, of course, for a Terran player. We do have an armory coming up. Force plus 1, 1-1 is about to finish, so the armory is going to be timed out very nicely here to get that roll in. And there we go, gold base is going to be taken here. Dark is already going into his 2-2 upgrade, so that's kind of how far he's ahead right now. How much his economic early gamble did take him here. And he does have a macro hatch on the way, Bane speed is on the way. Now I wonder what his follow-up plans are going to be. Is this going to be... oh, we already do have the Hydralisk then, so it's going to be Hydra play for now. And it can be a Lurker play a little bit later, with the Hive being done eventually. It's going to be Ling Bane Hydra for now though. Interesting composition here with a macro hatch, so it's going to be very Ling heavy. Maybe this is just a safety Hydra den, kind of, if he needs it against Medivac drops. Oh no, he's actually making some Hydras. There we go. He was just waiting for the attack, apparently. That Reaper's still in the group here, tagging those creep tumors left and right. Oh, Miss Relic Queen, thank you very much. And yeah, Byun should kind of start to think about a pullback here. I love this kind of setup here. The Viking a little bit forward to tank any links, and then create a choke there for the tank. But now he's a little bit out of position with his Bioforce here over here on the left side. Everything set up. Oh, so many idle SCVs there making depots. Need to get back a work in. Hydras are taking out these rocks. Love to see it. Create some vision here. Banshee's gonna put on some damage onto this hatchery. There's no detection right now. Overseer coming over though. And yeah, Byun is gonna cancel this base again here. Dark is gonna have a rough time taking extra bases. Finally the Banshee goes down on the left. Byun is just controlling the middle for now. And he's controlling the right. No, he does not want to get overwhelmed from the left. Maybe you spread your halberds into like a wall formation. Well, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, he's just gonna get overwhelmed here in the middle now. Reinforcements did not join early enough. He's gonna evacuate 2 medivacs, and he has 2 medivacs on the right, which should be evacuating in a second here after trading a little bit. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit of a misplaced command center, meaning he could not start the orbital, the planetary as fast as he wanted to, and this is a good timing window here for Dark to try and come in and maybe just crush Byun. There's a lot of tanks still behind this. He made so many tanks. It has 2 left here, but it feels like they're a little bit undefended. 1 unsieged tank here on the bottom is just gonna fall, and Dark might just roll over him. Oh my god, that early advantage. Yeah, GG, well played. Dark is just gonna take fight after fight and just gonna kill Byun. Byun likes to circle. Dark won't do anything until like 88 drones, I think. Yeah, you were about right there. Byun definitely likes to turtle on this map, and in this map, as I said earlier, it's so hard to attack in. It's really good for defensive plays. So especially with a Ling Bane composition, which is a little bit weird to see, but I think Hydra was the right call there. And the extra hatchery to go super Ling heavy, I think it's a good approach. Try and swarm the map basically. You don't go Hydra Ling Bane or like anything ranged, you're gonna have a very tough time against those tank positions on this map because there's so many ledges and ramps where you can like hold high ground, low ground really strong with those siege units. Alright, next map is gonna be Oceanborn, but yeah, Dark again tanking map number 1 here. I think he took this map last week as well. But let's see, Byun, what are you gonna do? Again down a game here. Needs to get out of his comfort shell, I guess. Kind of start to do something. Definitely has not been looking great against Dark recently. Top left we do have Dark, bottom right it is Byun. Yeah, definitely those upgrades played a big role there. He was basically fighting 1-1 against 2-2. I didn't exactly check that fight, but pretty sure it was there. And yeah. He wanted to fight 2-2 against 1-1 basically. It was the opposite. But I think not reinforcing with his army there from the bottom and staying out so long. He denied the 4th base 2 times. And then he didn't push out with his reinforcements. Neither did he commit to a retreat there and join his armies. So Dark basically fought 2 half armies, and that's what allowed him to crush him so one-sidedly. Let's see what it's gonna be this time. Actually, I was talking so much I didn't take note of these openings, but this is like an awful fast command center. I think you want command center first, right? Gonna go into 2 barracks after this. And so the first into maybe a 2-1-1. It could transition into a 3 racks. Byun loves to play these openings, but not in this matchup as much. And Dark's gonna find out. I'm gonna go into a reactor. Okay, no Reaper. You can make... Okay, so hear me out here. This sounds a little bit weird, but you can go reactor into Reapers. If you want to. But yeah, this is definitely a CC first. Oh, Byun gonna love it. Dark is gonna hate it. 2 links are not gonna do anything. Maybe they get 1 SCV, a second one. Okay, tech lab. And factory. 2-1-1 coming up here. This is, remember, the build that really Byun made into his trademark. But that was a time where the build was way stronger than it is right now. And yeah, Marines are gonna be here at the perfect time to defend these links. Oh, can he get this 1 SV? No, he's gonna lose the link, maybe. Wow, it gets out 1 HP. That regen. Here we go. Queen's popping, infusing those hatcheries. Everyone just macroing up. Let's see where he's gonna go with this. 2-1-1. It seems like just the 18 marine drop. Sorry, 16 marine drop. And I wonder what he's gonna do next. Let's see. Tanks. Maybe Widow Mines. He just wants to kind of pressure the 3rd base as much as he can. Kill some drones. But of course this is identified. This is not This is not a surprise. One thing that I am surprised though, the counter to this build used to be a early carapace upgrade from the Zerg. And there's no Evo Chamber, there's no upgrades coming. There's no Roach Warren. So Dark needs to defend this with Queen Ling. And he's only on 1 Ling right now. He's sitting on 6 queens. I think he's making 3 more. Only 2, so he's gonna be on 8 queens. And this is gonna hit soon. 2 Medivacs are gonna be out. He might have 2 more queens. Maybe, if he throws them down now. When this hits. Yeah, so he can go up to 11 queens. But he's just making drones, man. Hope he's not gonna get blindsided. He should know what's coming. He saw the 2-on-1. I mean, he sees everything right now. Medivacs did boost. And he's just walking across the map. Tanks coming behind this. Extra CC, as I showed earlier, is on the way here. Starport is gonna make another reactor. And the 3rd barracks is gonna be added. Double engineering bay on the way here. And on the other side, only 1 carapace, but it's gonna be very late for this attack here. Byun though is not gonna commit. I mean, there would have been actually a timing where you could have shaved off maybe 2 queens or something. There's not too much energy on those. I think only 2 have a transfuse right now. Sitting and ready, is about to have a 3rd one. And there was only like 10 Lings. So he definitely could have gotten a good trade here against those guys. He needs to click his combat shield. There we go. This is 5 Rex Reaper. Yeah, I love to see it. Yeah, he's gonna get an overload. He's gonna play very conservative. He's just gonna go in a 2-1-1 into basically a macro setup, trying to control the map. But again, Dark, if he wants to, he can just take it for himself, the map control. He has enough links already. He's gonna have the carapace, and with that he's probably gonna go and roam. So far he just wants to get his 4th base up and running. 3rd base is about to land here, so I think this is not a bad position here for our Terran player. He does have good upgrades going. He's gonna be behind in damage against the carapace there. But he's gonna be 1 upgrade ahead for a while here. Bane speed is gonna be online. Macro hatch is already up and running here. There we go. Dark is not gonna waste anything here. Have the 2nd evolution chamber running now with the plus attack. So yeah, again, Byun might be behind in upgrades. So he's gonna have a small window where he's gonna be up 1 upgrade, 1 armor upgrade, I guess. But then he's gonna be behind 1 upgrade probably most of the game. We're gonna see though how this pans out. There might be some weird timing windows, someone misses an upgrade. Zerg not transitioning early enough into 3-3. Okay, Byun is just controlling the creep so far. 1-1 did finish, but yeah, those Zerglings didn't take as much damage as he was thinking, and he's checking now right now. Hey, wait, do you already have carapace finish? What? Nope. 1 did get killed there. 2 actually. No, 1. Those were Zergling carcasses. And the double drop's not really finding too much right now. It's keeping Dark back and honest though. He's making a ton of units. He's on 77 drones, which is a good drone count, not whatsoever though, but it's not really growing too big onto the map right now. He does have a Hydra Den up and running. I'm expecting to see an infestation pit, there we go, and a hive here any second coming up. And then go into, well, maybe lurkers if he wants to. Gonna wait and see. 2-2's on the way here for our Terran player. And the armory is done. I want to see something from him. If he makes so many tanks, plus ground weapons would be nice. He does have a 2nd factory coming as well with a tech lab, so yeah, definitely want to see him start that up. Get that bonus damage for his tanks. Let's have a look actually at what was lost. Resources lost. It's not that big, but actually Byun has been trading fairly good here. 6 HP on that medivac. Kill those 2 Banes. Nothing gonna happen. They have max energy, those medivacs. But there's like Queen Spore, and there was just some Hydras down here, which did rotate somewhere else. And yeah, perfect timing window here for Byun to come in and commit to the job. Oh, I think there was a little bit of a misclick. He tried to get some of his Marines out. In the end, they just ran into the Zerglings and got chewed up there. I wanted to say nice timing. Dark was just out of position there for a second, but in the end, wasn't good enough. We do have a ton of tanks. Let's have take a look at the tank count. 8 tanks and growing still. Definitely want to see that upgrade here. I wanted to see this earlier even. It feels a little bit late here. Nidus Worm. Okay, this might be a defensive Nidus. This might be a lurker into the main Nidus. Definitely have multi-purposes. And yeah, this is the moment Dark really keeps on growing onto the map here. 2 more bases are about to come up and online. He's opening up these rocks to try and make this map a little bit more open. And Byun has been loving the turtle style against him. Transitioning into ghosts, going into tank ghost composition here. Yeah, Dark is just say, alright, you turtle, I take. So he's gonna go ahead and take every hatch on the map here, except for 2 locations. I'm kind of guessing he's about to go there soon as well. Trying to force Byun to come out. And if he's smart, he's transferring to this outer bases. You should transfer this over here already and have this mining. And over here. And then go over here as soon as possible as well. Get these 2 up and running as well. Those 2 overloads, they are not droploads. Guess he just wants to have a look at the state of the game here. Some scouting done. Byun does not know about this base. Should throw down a sensor turret. He's so scared, man. He wants to find the army. Finally, he sees it. He's looking for creep. Finds the army. He's looking for... Well, these medivacs, man, they're just gonna get pulled into the mess here. And confirmed kill. Both of them did get taken out for nothing. This is where the pendulum swings into Dark's favor, trading more favorably for him here. As I say, last hatchery, last base, so... Dark definitely should transfer these workers over here. From his natural, his main, he should not mine in these locations anymore. If you play a turtle terran, you definitely want to get these bases from the terran mined out as fast as possible. Because that's when they cannot play the turtle style. Super easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's a simple concept. It puts the timer so much faster on the turtling terran than it is otherwise. And a big attack here in the south side. I think you can break this position here as Dark is gonna lose a Viper to it. Missile turret, a little bit of a blunder there. But he's just gonna crash these bases with all of his baneling might. Lose one more big shot here. And those banes. You can turn around and maybe kill some of this barrier, but beautiful micro there, but Byun is gonna keep everything alive. Oh, Byun overstimmed here. He might be able to kill these queens, but I think with the reinforcements and the transfuses and the creep, they're not gonna be broken, only getting 1 there. 11 lurkers did just finish up. This is the queens. And this is the lurkers. There you go. And you need to get this going. These are just occupied positions right now. And it's definitely a waste. This is mining, which is nice and all. But yeah, you have the Nidus network, right? You can throw down the Nidus here, get this fully mining, and if Byun ever comes over there and tries to kill it, you just evacuate the drones and then you retake it later when they have the position on the map again. Alright, I love this one. Sacrificing some links for some high value targets here is definitely the play. Just some minerals into gas intensive units like those tanks. It's not an efficient trade, but killing the base is good. It's resetting Byun again on the base count here. And it's keeping his money low. While you do actually increase your bank here as the Zerg player. And he gets all the map with creep, man. Dark is such a scary player to play against. Alright, let's have a look at the resources lost here so far. It's looking very good for Byun. Of course, it needs to be looking better and better for Byun, but as I say that right now, a big attack coming in here is resetting a lot of the tanks, a lot of the position, and again this base down here in the bottom. He's actually throwing down a Nidus to reinforce this with lurkers. There have been... Lurkers are waiting on this Nidus location, but not gonna happen here. Nidus is gonna get cancelled. Byun has been losing a lot of orbitals. 3 planetaries, 1 just plain command center. So definitely not the best setup and planetary each time. Maybe an orbital would have been better. I think this should have been here. A little bit of a mistake. I think he set the rally here, so now it's floating over. Needs to fix that one. This is what happens to me all the time. So these ghosts, do they not have cloak? Yeah, they don't have cloak yet. I mean, they were overseers anyways, but Dark again, coming in with a big force. He has so much bank to spend. He has so many bailings. Oh my god, it's still 27 retreating here. And Nidus movement in the main. I want to say there is lurkers inside. We take a quick look. There we go. So he can siege that production if he wants to. Byun is gonna need to go into his base and retake. Ah, I guess. Gonna take out the Nidus, not before all the lurkers do come out, but it's gonna be a good trade here for Byun nonetheless. Getting so many lurkers. Oh! He needs to kill this one though. He needs to kill this one. And again, we do have an attack on the left here, sniping this location. Fortunately for Byun, he did fly over the orbital, or did he lose it? Oh man, he's just killing tanks with links. No, so he did fly the orbital to a wrong position, so he still had one. He didn't lose the extra one there. Get that SCV mining here. And yeah, Dark's finally starting to mine these outer bases here. Definitely evacuate these bases. As I said earlier, you just want to not mine these out. Those are going to be your late game bases. He's playing a very spending heavy style, spending intensive style, spending a lot of money to try to get trades, force trades, and keep the money low from your opponent. Again, coming in here with a big attack, but this is again super inefficient. He's killing a lot of stuff though. He's also losing a lot of stuff. But that's where your income is gonna carry, as we can see here. The big advantage for blue. Tank drop, that's when it gets desperate, man. Gonna drop this location. He can place these tanks here. Maybe get some units over there and attack from down here. He needs to have a few marines over there though. There's a little bit of a stalemate position here on the right. We do have some siege units sieging each other, and that's about it. And on the left there's constant fighting. Yes, 18 swarm hosts. So Dark's gonna go ahead and say, alright, let's even out the efficiency game a bit. But this is also risky. You don't see it as much, but it's a late game swarm host transition. What you can do as the bio player is you can fight the locust and just ignore the swarm host. So the swarm host player is gonna have a ton of dead supply. And then you just go ahead and kill everything else. He scans these locusts now he knows. But I mean, this is a super tank heavy composition, 16 tanks here for Byun. And almost are gonna be good for now. He needs to have more bio against this if he really wants to fight these locusts. Can go into Thors if you want to. But definitely bio is gonna be better here with those medevacs healing them up. He's gonna try and snipe this base here. Maybe he's gonna get it. Does have enough units in place. He could snipe it if he wants to. He's gonna evacuate and the medevac unfortunately gonna lose one ghost there. The one marine man. This marine, he was picked up over a ghost. He's the luckiest marine. He's gonna keep this base alive. This is a nice nuke position, to be honest. Where you can go ahead and throw down nukes. By clearing these bases, opening up the way for an ultra-risk transition again. Finally, Dark is gonna mine out these outer locations here. But yeah, we're starting to run a little bit low on resources on the map in general. These outer bases become very important here. Man, that spot put a ton of damage into that Viking. But this base is gonna become super important here in a bit. As you can see, this third base, it's already mined out. Oh wow, Dark running just into the heart of the Terran base here is gonna find a lot of damage, I imagine. And now he can push again with the swarm host down here. Byun is gonna try and stop this. Please cloak the ghosts. There we go. And the tanks are gonna finish the job. He's still sitting down here waiting. What can work, weirdly enough, what can work good against Locust, if you see the swarm host is a liberator. Like not one liberator, but several, like with good upgrades. We didn't have any damage upgrades though on our A units here for Byun, so there's no good upgrades for them, unfortunately. This is gonna be a nice pick though, finally getting rid of this hatchery. This has only been occupying the space. Again, Locust trading here against those bio units. Not landing on the best targets there. The tanks have been really paying off, weirdly enough, against those Locusts. And but yeah, trading has been looking better and better here for our Zerg player. Byun starting to move into position to try and shell this base here on the right. He needs to throw down a scan or get an AU or anything. Get some vision up there. There we go. Scan is gonna come down. Shoot at those guys, and swarmers are gonna start their approach. Sniping Locusts, man, that's when you know it's desperate. Finally he's getting on top of these tanks, but it's not actually gonna kill any. Yeah, I don't like this Swarmers players as much. But hey, I love to see new things, and Dark is someone who does these things in the biggest stages, right? Oh my god, these spines are going to be so good against the ghosts. Ghosts are so bad against buildings. It's funny. Okay, so Byun didn't manage to get this location, at least freed up, so he can take it. He's starting to run out of minerals here. This is half mined out, this is mined out, this is mined out, this is almost mined out, and this location is also starting to mine out. So yeah, he's floating down right now, but he needs also to keep his army alive. Finally, Dark is starting to utilize those swarmers as they were intended to. He's starting to micro those locusts on top of these tanks. It's 4 tanks there for his troubles. Oh, those tanks are not sieged. They're just running here. And yeah. Wow, those were meant to reinforce his position. Now it's just a 4-fight location, and so much damage again going down on top of that Terran base here. Gonna reset so many of these structures, gonna kill some of the orbitals. This orbital was not in the group, so it has 200 energy. Needs to fix that one. It's like a big flying supply depot right now. Yeah, you kind of want to start and drop some mules down there. You have no money, Byun. Use this one. Drop the mules. This location, he's gonna give it up for now. Interestingly enough, he's gonna say, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and retake my high ground, and that's gonna be it. You can have this base. I'm gonna focus on the bottom left here. He's completely out of money, right? Finally throwing down those mules to get some income back in here. . He's making a lot of extra commands in this, but he needs to transform them into orbitals. So you can actually get some value out of those. And once you extract 2 mules out of an orbital, you get the value back. Once you have 3 mules extracted, it's basically free money at that point. Oh, links are gonna stream in here as well. Some Hydras are gonna start and shoot at that command center. Maybe even gonna get it here. Would be a good pickup. It's not gonna happen, but it feels like things are again falling apart here from Byun. Dark just has so much money. He has almost 10k minerals, 5k gas. He can make whatever he wants. He can make 200 supply. He can basically build 64 spore crawlers, make 200 supply ultra literally, and then cancel all of the spores. And yeah, have 260 supply. That's how much money he has right now. Swarm was definitely a way to counter a turtly Terran if he does refuse to move out, and that's kind of what's happening here with Byun. He's sitting now on this base on the bottom. He definitely needs to secure this one, but this location is not as rich as he's imagining. Dark has been mining for a while from that location, and then it runs out very easily on that area on the map. But yeah, can he even hold his base? It seems like no is the answer. Dark's just pushing into the production, and if you lose your production as a Terran, man, it's gonna be a tough spot. Turret's gonna snipe those 2 overseers, man. Best turret MVP. Tank just randomly running into these Hydras here. Unfortunate rally. So Byun is just gonna go for the counter attack. He's gonna say, alright, if you kill my production, I'm gonna go ahead and kill your tech. So let's see how far I can go. I don't hate this decision. Let's see if he can make it work though. But he does not have the money. He definitely needs to kind of stand his ground. Okay, so he frees up this left side, and this base is a little bit richer than I thought. There's almost a full patch still remaining here, almost at 15k. And not 15k, 1.5k. And yeah, this base is also not that empty. There's still a lot of money left to mine here. Dark needs to rotate guys over to the right side to mine out these locations, and if Byun can just mule this and, and get money from there like that, that would be enough for him. But yeah, I mean, look at what he's remaking. He's making Marines. Marine tank. Mostly Marines right now. Oh, try. Nice lift here. An attempted snipe there on the orbital, but good quick lift here. Dark now is using the Nidus to retake these bases. Crazy stuff. Yeah, if you can get this one mining again, that's a good priority. These 2, if you mine out these 2 and this. He's still looking at the super big bank. He's completely maxed. He has all the tech he wants. You should maybe wanna invest into some air tech, I think. No, it's not gonna matter. He's just gonna kill him. GG. Well played. Dark is gonna take map number 2. You see these more and more these days, supposedly. It's definitely an answer to these turtly Terrans. Links to counter the siege tanks, swarm hosts to counter the siege tanks, because it's so siege tank heavy, and you basically use the friendly fire to kill the bio. And if there's bio left, you use your Banes. Or if they're chasing you. But yeah, Dark is 2-0 up in this series. I want to see Byun take a map here. Let's go, side delta, Byun. 5x Reaper, go ahead, kill him. 5x Reaper, double engineering bay. Okay. Up 2-0. It is Dark. Reverse comeback, can you make it happen? It is Byun. No, I haven't seen it personally, but I won't be surprised. It's been working good against those turtley style terrans here. They are definitely glad to see that Zerg has finally found an answer to that, because it felt like for a while that Zerg wasn't really dealing with turtle terrans as well. And yeah, now with that again, a new tool in the arsenal, not like a new tool, but a different meta tool in their arsenal. I love it. I mean, I don't like the Swarm Horse as a unit in general. But I love to see something that can straight up just beat Turtle Terrans and whittle them down. Only one Reaper here, so not 5 Rax Reaper crazy. It's a Byun Reaper though, so he's worth like 3 Reapers. Ah, I thought he could get all of those. He's gonna get 2 links, wow. Beautiful stuff, but not gonna matter. Double commands and a super fast here. That's super early. Wow. Triple CC on the way, almost matching Dark's hatchery timing here. I'm gonna see a tech lab. There we go. Hellion Banshee on the go. He's looking for that creep tumor, but I don't think he's gonna get it. This is already landed down. Creep's common. Queen is common, now he moves back. Right, Byun, are you gonna do something with us Hellions? I don't think so, right? You're not gonna go crazy on me, are you? Oh, maybe he wants to go crazy on that creep tumor. He doesn't see it, unfortunately. Just outside of vision there. Yeah. Korean server thing. Korean meta. Alright. I'm gonna cast a few more of the Korean games, but I haven't casted many. Well, TVZs I have actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more Korean games probably later this week. I can find the time, unfortunately. A little bit spread thin the next few weeks here. Also, there's gonna be next month. I'm gonna travel again, so yeah. Yo, shield battery went up. Good to see you. Good to see you healthy. Dark is just about to all in Byun here with a Roach Ling all in, and Byun, he's been just looking at the creep. He did never really check the drone count here on the 3rd base. And he's on 3 CC, but he does have Hellion Banshee, And he has the Banshee back at home. He's gonna have Cloak. He's gonna have a second Banshee about to pop. So he's gonna say, hey, thank you very much for the roaches. And try and finish the wall off here really quick, but this is gonna get bursted. Or maybe not. Wow, that might be a mistake here. Because now you can pull back behind your wall. As Byun, yeah, he's gonna run one round around these roaches, and Dark needs to transition. That's a good defense here by Byun. There's almost no damage whatsoever. Might have been a little bit of a missed build order here. This Hellion Banshee opening definitely safe against these sorts of shenanigans. And yeah, Byun is gonna go offensive with the Banshees. I don't know how much I like this, but yeah, he's gonna try and kill as many drones as he can. And hey, this might be a good opportunity here. There's nothing to defend this area right now. No Spore to get vision. 8 drones, that's a lot. There's a Spore at the natural, so he cannot... He can maybe find like a couple drones if he wants to. One-shotting those, of course. Yeah, 11 drones. Counting. Can go ahead and kill more here from the high ground. Maybe I did spoke too soon. Those Banshees have been really putting in the work. And the Ravagers, well, they're just gonna get hunted down by the Bioforce here. But he needs to be careful. There's still those Lynx waiting in the north. He's rotating them now. Trying to come, but not gonna get this around here. Byun is gonna be back at home fast enough. And those Banshees, they didn't really take too much damage. So yeah, beautiful couple of sequences here for Byun. And he's really far ahead right now. He's ahead in workers. He's ahead in upgrades. Evo chambers are just starting up right now. He's gonna have Stim already finished and combat shields before roach speed. So yeah, just give the man a couple medivacs and then he's gonna kill the other man. This run by is definitely gonna be a good one. Like setting up a bunker behind the mineral line or something could be a great play. And he's gonna bring back the Banshees. This also is gonna do the trick, but it's gonna take time. So yes, I guess he's just gonna pull back. Yeah, it's gonna take time for the Banshees to clear them. He's gonna hunt with the Banshees for those Lynx. He's gonna even find them. The Lynx are trying to rotate back to kill this army, but the Hellbats might just be enough here. A tank and 2 medivacs joining the fray. Combat Shields is about to finish. He's going into Roach upgrades. So he's gonna play his infamous Roach composition. Maybe a Roach Ravager Infestor composition eventually. We're gonna see. He's going into Hydra Den and Infestation Pit, trying to go into Lurkers actually behind this, but I don't think Byun is gonna give him the time. He might just kill the guy. As I said earlier. He goes across the map and he's gonna kill him. 2 Banshees are joining the fray as well. They're not gonna be attacked. There's nothing to choose up here on the left side. So he's gonna completely wreck those flanking roaches. Needs to be careful a little bit. Don't underestimate the power of the Queen. But yeah, killing out these Ravagers, hey, and then you can just go ahead again. Gonna kill the base, I think. He's gonna settle for the safe kill. It's gonna kill the base, pick up the Marines and go back home. He's gonna lose one of the Banshees. But mission accomplished. Resetting the base count here. Dark did manage to sneak out a second base behind this. Or like a second, fourth base behind this. Oh, that Queen is a little bit exposed. If you would see that, you could grab it. It's an Overlord. Yeah, we're about to hit the 2-2 against 1-1 area. That's gonna be difficult, to say the least. Banshee's gonna find this base here. He's gonna see the creep. Oh! Another cancel here on the left side. And Dark is struggling to find foothold on this map. If Byun can kind of mold down this base here, then he's definitely gonna take the game. Yeah, if he wins this fight, I don't think you can hold it, can you? It's only roaches. He's also dropping at the same time here in the natural base, but there's a swell of roaches defending this. But this base is gonna get killed. If he can keep the workers alive, I don't know. Nah, he's just gonna GG. Byun is gonna take the game. There we go. Love to see it. This is a rare game where Dark goes spies. I've seen this before. I would love to see it, man. He sometimes does it. He goes like really ham on Spire, goes 40 meters or something. The best randomizer. Okay, next map is gonna be Arche 1. I like the map. It's very good and kind of fair map. Everybody seems to like this map. Nobody seems to hate it as much, at least from the pro players. And it allows for a lot of different expansion patterns for different games. And a lot of games play out differently, which I really like. It has a lot of opportunity. But yeah, this is a map, I guess. Byun could go back to turtle style Byun. But then I guess Dark's gonna show him again that Swarm Hostling Bane can control the game. Alright, and the bottom left we do have Dark. And the top right we do have Byun. Still needs to make the reverse happen. He's gonna go for the low ground Reapers here. Let's wait and see. So I've seen him do the 3 racks actually, recently as well. And he does throw down 2 racks down here and gets the 3rd one in the main base. But I don't expect it to be, of course. Only 2 racks would be the standard here. One racks. Second racks, there we go. Alright, 2 ranks Reaper. I think this is the first time in this series that Byun is gonna commit to this build. And we're gonna see... Byun is someone who mixes it up a little bit in Reaper numbers as well. Sometimes he goes up to 5 even, which is a very rare number. Most of the time you only see 3, right? And sometimes in the Korean meta or Chinese meta as well, it's common to go 4 Reaper. And well, Byun is a little bit random because he can basically do everything. Oh, maybe he only goes for 2 Reapers. He goes for a quick reactor with this one. There we go. You never know. Byun is a little bit random, as I said, with this. Can still go for another Reaper behind this from his racks over here. But he's not gonna do it. It's gonna be only 2 Reapers, huh? So this will get him a faster transition point into stimmed bio. And he wants a ton of Marines with this. He went into the reactor first. He wants to have as many Marines as he can, as soon as he can, without sacrificing his map presence fully here. Getting 2 Reapers onto the map. Getting some scouting intel. Keeping Dark honest here. He cannot cancel the base though. With 2 Reapers you're simply lacking the DPS. Gonna get a 3rd base behind us, by the way. Already command center is starting up. Gonna get that overload, by the way. He lifted that barracks here for a second. There's a little bit supply. It's still a little bit supply blocked. Is focusing on the SCV there. Produce. Waiting for his command center to finish up. There we go. Is he just gonna run across the map with Marines and Stim and 2 Reapers? He's gonna make a factory now. Maybe he waits for his medevacs. But Byun is someone who sometimes goes crazy and then he really goes crazy. He's definitely keeping these Reapers at home, which is interesting. So he's gonna utilize them offensively with his attack in some form. Hey, he's just gonna walk across the map with the Marines. He did see those links though. Oh no, he did not get the turret because of that one link. So he did not see these links. I think Dark is doing this beautifully, just running kind of circles around Byun right now. I'm not sure what Byun's goal was with this Marine Force, if he just wanted to poke the middle and see and like, hey, you make links because I have Marines coming across the map thing, or if he really actually wanted to achieve something over there. Needs to start up his combat shields here with the next 100 gas, and so he does. Not gonna have enough money for 2 medevacs though. It feels like this build is not as perfectly timed out as it could be. He's gonna have like 1 medevac, but a reactor. First medevac, second medevac, starting in a second. Cancelled it for 1 second there. There we go. Gonna lose the Reapers now. Oh. Oh no. Just left them outside to die and rot. 16 drones. Extra hatchery. Hey, Dark expanding to the top side. Love to see it. He's not opening this backyard for now. The lower map portion. And that is a tank position that can be taken here for Byun. He is making tanks. He's going to utilize again the siege potential there. So Dark needs to open this up anyways, or he's gonna be in trouble because he cannot defend this area. Oh, this is gonna be a good push here. These 2 Marines are actually popping on the outside, so a little bit of a mistake there by Rally Point. Only 1 Marine is gonna survive here behind the wall. Things are gonna look scary here a little bit for Dark, though. He needs to kind of deal with his army on his door. It's a 1-1 combat shield Marine army with 2 medevacs. He's actually dealing a lot of damage and he can evacuate really easily here. Actually standing his ground and fight right now. Oh my god, that's a link shred. That's a link shredder. Oh boy. That's a link shredder. I think he just won the game. I think he just won the game, yeah. GG. Terrible engagement there by Dark. I mean, of course, no Banes is a thing that's not good in this situation. But you can hold this without banelings, but you need to meet it out in the open, right? You need to force an early lift on, you need to surround it. You cannot fight behind a mineral line. So, we are 2-2, it comes down to Amphion. Byun doing already better than last week, where he went down 3-1 in the best of 5 against Dark. Now we're gonna have at least a 3-2. We're gonna see in whose favor. So this is the game where Dark goes Mutas, and this is the game where Byun goes 5-Rex Reaper. Alright, let's see it clash. Best of 5, Byun and Turk. In the bottom left it is Dark. In the top right, sorry, the other left. In the top left we have Byun. Okay, so. Oh my god, and RD did just right. Thank you so much, Dan. Hello everybody, welcome. You guys know the drill. This is the thing you love to see. It's Byun against Dark, it's the last map of the tournament, it's the cup, and then you want to see some Brute War. I know. Thank us for coming, thank you so much for coming, guys. Yes, you have the SC Brute War music, because I am awesome. Thank you for coming, Mapu, yes, everyone comes. Why isn't Mapu thanking us for coming? Oh, because it's a delay. Thank you for coming. It's a 2-minute delay, of course, because these are the rules. Phrasing. I'm not a native. You know this. English is like my fourth language or something. I don't care about phrasing at this point. Is this pre-recorded? Of course this is pre-recorded. We played the same thing last week. And in the end Byun is gonna, lose. Dark is gonna take the game. That's how this works every time. Alright, Dark's gonna throw down a third hatchery down here. It's very fast. And 6 links to try and pressure our good friend Byun. On the other side there's no Reaper. He's not at home. He's rallying across the map right now. And those links are gonna take the SCV, I think. They're also gonna take the Marine, man. Reaper, come back home. Oh yeah, this is pre-recorded where Dark is just gonna win with 6 links. Oh, so far. Oh no, he gets Jimmy. But the Reaper comes home. He's gonna lose another SCV. 3 SCVs. 4 SCVs, sorry. Make it 4. And a Marine. Terrible damage. And the biggest delay on the command center here. Terrible, terrible damage. So Dark looking good. 6 links to rule the world here. Third command center though, man. Both players not giving each other an inch here. You're sad that we didn't get any Mario love yet. Everybody loves Mario. We're back to the future now. Are we though? How does the future look in 2 minutes? Grim. It does look grim, as it always does. Global warming is still happening, yes. Can you show us the toenail connection? I would love to, but I'm actually, like, it's very good weather right now here. So I actually does have it cleaned up and it's currently drying on the outside. So I don't have it set up here right now for you guys. I'm very sorry. Okay. Oh, lovely stuff here. He's gonna use it to mine out this a little bit faster. That's kind of cool. That's very cute. Gonna get this Overlord. Overlord is not gonna find too much. I mean, he's gonna see, hey, you don't have production running here yet. But that's about it. Is there no starport yet? I guess not, huh? There's a very late starport transition. Gonna go up into 3 racks, 1 factory, and his 2 engineering base here. Really going into heavy bio play. Dark did already open up this part of the map, so he can go and move into this location whenever he wants to. Try to defend or go offensively. Oh, Jambilians with the W's. Thank you so much. I do not have anything enabled currently. So sorry. Need to get this fixed for the next week, and yeah, definitely. I can read the message. www. And so on. Thank you so much, Jambulance. Mario went to his favorite glory hole. Earth is on fire and we eat more meat than ever. It's grim. Okay, so +1 and attack and carapace coming on here for Dark. Kind of the same time as for Byun, so both players looking very good in that department here. But let's see the first push here from our Terran player. Byun is about to set up all of his production here straight. The first couple medevacs are about to hit the field, and this is where you really want to go out on the map as the Terran player and try to control the creep a little bit. Try to keep the Zerg honest. Oh, those guys are unfortunate. They're gonna go poof here, unfortunately. Third base up and running, but Dark kind of Out expanding again in a big way. Setting up 2 bases at the same time. No pressure whatsoever. I mean, he doesn't even know about this, but he can just clear this base actually. He's rotating into the correct corner of the map. Byun, that is. And Byun kind of expanding into this location means he really wants to use this as a pushing point and he wants to go for a quicker kill. He might just want to play this as an Atrax and go across and completely demolish this guy Talon over here. You're burning the planet, dude. You're burning the planet. No, you're leaving the planet. At least I can tell you 2 minutes from the future if the world is still there or not. You might not believe me though. That's gonna be up to you guys. Okay, armor is done. Of course, again, starting up the armor first, cancelling, and then going into the damage here. Byun fixing old mistakes. Dark also immediately going into his extra upgrades. And Byun is trying to stage a push. This is gonna be his extra Raxes, the Atrax. 3 more Raxes on the offensive here. He did cancel the base, but I mean this base is so far away. You can just expand in the wrong direction, I guess. Yeah, it's dark. You're gonna expose your tech, but you're gonna be safe behind everything else. Gonna have the tech. Oh, he did actually calculate with this. He has his lair, his hive is actually on the 3rd base. He does have a macro hatch in the main. He has the pool in the main. He has some tech here over at the natural. And then the rest is at the 3rd base. That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool setup. Oh my god. I don't think 1 tech is going to be enough to hold this ramp here. It's a big ramp. And that's a lot of banelings. A lot of banelings. So many banelings. Oh, can he get a connection on those Marines? No, they get picked up, but he can get a connection onto the SCVs, and that's a good connection there. Gonna clear out all the army here. And a ton of the economy. And also, there's nothing here right now at this base defending. He's gonna crack up that wall. He's gonna kill so many SCVs. Oh my god, he killed 26 SCVs. And this is basically all Byun has left. He needs to rebuild, he needs to do it quickly, and he needs to kill something from Dark. And he needs to re-wall this. There needs to be like a planetary or something in this wall. That was not enough defenses for that Baneling bust. 28 SCVs going down now. My god, 70 to 40 workers. Butterfly links are strong. You had to Google the game, I don't know it either. I think it's a game, no? Is it a space program? Is he becoming an astronaut? Do we have astronauts here? Is Byun just gonna die? I mean, he still has his army on the offense. I don't think he's gonna give up just like that, but maybe now. Maybe with a straight he's gonna give up. Oh, damage is about to finish here for his siege tanks, but this base is gonna fall, it's not gonna get lifted. Is damage gonna finish? Yeah, it's gonna finish. Just gonna lift all his buildings. He still has some units here, but he's losing on every front. And he's just gonna GG. I said this is pre-recorded. Talon is gonna win. GG, well played.